Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. I completely forgot to say my name. I am Code Pika. Anyways, hey everybody, Code Pika here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we managed to do and gotten back Pooh's memory completely, but we're not done with Pooh's yet. And then we kind of skipped on that because we can't really finish Pooh until we end up getting the final torn page. But we came back to Beez's castle. And, well, we are now in the plot of the movie, but Xaldin's like, yo, I'm about to end your whole life. So then he kind of took the rose, and that's fun. And then we end up fighting Marluxia. He beat us up, though, so that's cool. We'll come back to when we're actually stronger. The rose is gone. Oh, really?
Hey, Beast!
Leave me alone.
Come on, you need to hear this. You used to be fearless. You would have given your life to save Belle. Don't you know what that meant to us? You gave us all courage. Maybe you should have kept some for yourself. I mean, are you really gonna throw your happiness away? The rose is your only hope, isn't it? Well, it's the only hope for Cogsworth and the others, too. So don't throw away your last chance. Remember what it was like before Belle lived here? See? You can't give up. Not now.
I know one thing.
What?
This castle belongs to me. Xaldin will never be welcome here.
Alright, and we got ourselves the best Keyblade, which is Rumbling Rose. Has great strength, allowing finishing combo moves to be unleashed. Except it's not nerfed like it was. Well, actually, no. It was better in Final Mix of Kingdom Hearts 1, and Oblivion got nerfed for some reason. I never understood that. Beast, you're not going to be in the battle. Actually, you probably are going to be in the battle when Donald kicks the bucket, as usual. But when does Donald never kick the bucket? Actually, speaking of which, Donald, because I actually want you to survive for whatever god-awful reason, I'm actually going to give you some stuff. So here, take some things and utilize them correctly, my dude. And if you don't, then I can't save you from the disaster that you keep insinuating yourself. That is the Beast. I don't really want you to use Thunder because it's kind of bad. Because of the fact that the character that we're going to be fighting is not going to be completely resistant to it. So Rumbling Rose. Rumbling Rose ends up giving you a finishing plus. What that means is that you have 2 finishing pluses instead of just 1. It's a very good Keyblade that I'm actually going to equip because you can see here that our strength and magic are even now. So this is actually a good Keyblade for me to equip without having the problem of the lower stat. So, this is how Finishing Plus works. So you do 1, and you do a second finisher as you saw there. It's really good to have, and because you know how finishers are your bread and butter? Oh, we also got negative combo. Okay, so you get that early with the magic stat. Alright, that's actually kind of interesting. So, negative combo, it's exactly what you think it is. It decreases your combo by 1. So, whatever your combo is prior, like if you have like a bunch of well, I should say if you have like no combo at all and you essentially, oh my god, I cannot, what is happening here? I am trying to explain negative combo here and you guys are just in my damn way. Thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, negative combo decreases your combo potential by 1. So if you do not have any sort of, combo growth, you will essentially end up doing, you will end up just doing the combo finisher automatically. This is essentially utilized for later on for other minigames. So I'm actually glad that we have it now, so that way I don't have to worry about it so much. Because, trust me, it's kind of difficult to not worry about that. Oh my god. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I can barely end up seeing because these guys are absolutely annoying. Would you guys stop dancing to my grave? Why do you guys suck? Like, I don't understand. Can you please die? Thank you. Sheesh. Alright. Blazing crystal. Thank God. It's not a blazing stone. Oh my God, they keep spamming you guys a lot. I don't like that. It's like, I don't like that. Let's get rid of you first. Now what are you gonna do? Okay, well. I guess it's not gonna do anything. I mean, you still managed to hit him though. I'm still popping potions. Potions is still useful to me. I'm surprised. I thought it would be like the less interesting thing for me to utilize in this game, but nope, it's actually pretty good. So the reason as to why you kind of will want like a finishing plus ability is because if we use Magnet here, use Magnet, because Magnet ends up initiating a finisher right off the bat. So that's kind of the main reason as to why you will want to utilize Magnet as such. You can only do it with Magnet. You can't really do it. Well, you can kind of do it with any spell, as long as you remember that whenever Sora says the name of the spell, that is him initiating the finisher.
So, Beast, you came after all. You had me worried. I was afraid you'd given up for good.
What do you guys really want?
Kingdom Hearts. When Kingdom Hearts is ours, we can exist fully and completely. So you see, Beast, that's why we need your Heartless and your Nobody.
You don't really need... What would a Beast Heartless Nobody be? I mean, seriously, I'm kind of interested. What would it be? Anyways, these are the orb things that I was talking about that I was kind of hoping that they did, but they didn't, but whatever. Kind of really disappointed that they just flat out just died from that. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna show them our jump abilities. Dies. It's like, good job, lads. You guys only had like one damn job and you guys couldn't even fulfill it. That's kind of sad, really. The only thing about finishing plus that you need to remember though is that it kind of sucks now because we don't really have the means of dealing a good finisher at the moment, but we will soon. Like, we will soon. We don't have it now. I mean, I can probably end up utilizing the aerial finisher as my means of my finisher, but I kind of don't really want to. Sometimes the Dragoons just stand around and don't do nothing and kind of just let their daggers do most of the talking. I don't understand them. The nobodies are the weirdest enemies to fight in this game. Xaldin is maybe not one of my favorite organization members, but considering the fact he utilizes wind, I'm kind of obligated to like a character with wind because my element is wind, but hey, whatever. Alright, so let's see what our wonderful little objects here have to say. What you guys gotta say? Without the rules, neither the master nor any of us can ever become human again. Please steal back our only hope from this man. Okay. That man in black ran out into the garden. Please prepare yourself for anything, and above all, be careful. Oh my, what a terrible turn of events. And Belle was so looking forward to today's dance. That man who ran out of the garden looked pretty tough, Sora. Will you be okay? Well, I guess if he acted tough, you might be able to scare him. You know, it's interesting. I love how they say that that man in black is actually tough. They're not wrong. Xaldin is actually one of the toughest boss fights that you will fight up until this point. The reason why is because he's a boss fight that's kind of different compared to others. And I'll go into detail as to why he's more difficult compared to other bosses that you've fought thus far. And trust me, it's kind of a big deal. And in fact, it's kind of one of the reasons to most of your game overs and it's two things. It's the first boss that you will essentially get that will initiate the Mickey reviving you a bit. It will be the first time you ever actually meet Mickey helping you out. But he's also one of the few bosses that kind of end up utilizing mechanics that you should kind of be mindful of.
Huh?
Is that? Look! It's the rose!
Bell!
Hurry!
You! Get out of my castle now!
With pleasure. But I'd rather travel light. What shall I leave behind? Bell or the rose?
Bell!
Good one, Belle.
And now it is time to fight the spear-wielding wind user dragoon-wielding bastard, Xaldin. Xaldin is the boss of the bosses of bosses, where he will essentially show you why he is the... I actually forgot what number he is, to be honest. It's kind of unfortunate. So, to get past Xaldin's spear attacks, you kind of need to... You need to be mindful for a lot of things. For one, he is a boss that will attack you very super fast. He's also a boss that will initially... His barrier is essentially aura on steroids. I also forget that the magnet strategy does not work because this is not the rematch. And also magnet is just magnet. So if you have reaction boost, which is what I recommend in having, you can essentially do a lot of damage to him. But what you want to do is you want to always block him so that way you can end up getting a lot of learns. And you can bear repeating this up until a certain part where he actually go into his DM phase. You can kind of skip his DM phase, but good luck in trying to do so. So far, we're doing pretty good so far. Like, we're not having like any sort of difficulties. We're just having fun until he kind of goes into that mode. And his DM is pretty terrible. He will get onto his dragon, and essentially, since we don't have the capabilities of doing it, what you want to do is you kind of want to bait his tornado attack and end up dodging it that way. After he has done it, he is going to immediately attack you, so you kind of want to be careful for that and try to prepare yourself for it. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoa, that was close. Okay, well, that was actually kind of close. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Almost came in close to death there, but we're fine, we're fine. I say if you want to go and have like a little bit of a crazy fun, you can go ahead and summon Stitch to go ahead and give you like some sort of leeway. Stitch is not going to really help you so much, but he will end up basically giving me the ability of getting my MP back if he decides to do it. Ah, thank you, Stitch. Look at that. Utilizing friggin' summons to the fullest. Also, quick run does count as a dodge because since, you know, dodge roll didn't really exist yet. And also, look at that. Look at that. This is how summons are supposed to be utilized. Okay, so this is his other ability, where he will constantly keep jumping. In fact, now that I think about it, since he's kind of doing this, this also kind of means that he's actually going to die. Once he ends up putting the blades, you end up blocking, or you can fail like me, that's fine. You kind of want to get him quick because he will end up he does spam his DM a lot, but after a couple of these moves, he's pretty much done. And look at that. First try Xaldin. Xaldin is hard, but as long as you remember to not go after him, block him before you actually attack him.
Here, it's yours again.
Belle?
I know. You want me to leave the castle.
What matters is, you weren't hurt by Xaldin. You're safe. And, I'm very grateful to you for bringing the rose back to me. Thank you.
It's the least I could do. You've been good to me, and you didn't have to be.
Listen, Belle.
Yes?
Say it.
Go on. Come on.
You can do it.
We have confidence. Don't be bashful now.
Belle, I'd like you to stay with me, please.
I will.
Maestro, music.
Hey, did you see the look on Belle's face when she grabbed that rose?
Huh? Yup, she sure was having fun, all right. She's rather unique, isn't she?
Always ready for a little adventure.
The two of them do seem made for each other.
Yeah, they sure do.
I'm so glad that in future Kingdom Hearts games they kind of implement not themes from the movie, but kind of more. And again, I don't even know.
Picking up a strange reading. Are you sure? Let me see. Look, it's all cloudy and kind of fuzzy. Probably just a glitch. I don't know.
But yeah, I like that they implement that more often in the future games, and I love that they do that because that's unfortunately the thing that's kind of missing in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and they do a lot better with 3 in that regard, which I love, and I will keep harping on how much I love that, but it's gonna suck when I actually get to it because I don't know how much I can get away with it. Anyways, time for a secret answer report number 4. The distant days spent in that beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished to the realm of nothingness? It is only my relying upon my anger and hatred that I have been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart is being overcome with hatred towards my apprentices, possessed by the darkness, and with the anger I feel for stupidly allowing myself to be betrayed. Is this darkness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away my time here. What are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel the mystery of these Ansem reports, intercept my apprentices and defeat them. That is my mission, the only way to repay the world for my sins. Those being who lack hearts, the heartless must be the key. The darkness of the heart made flesh, cursed shadows, who not only lack hearts, but multiply by seizing hearts from any and all living things. Where have they come from, and where are they going? Three elements combine to create life: a heart, a soul, and a body. But what of the soul and body left behind when the heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel life gives way to death. But what about when the heart leaves? A being does not perish when its heart leaves its body. The heart alone disappears into the darkness. There is a little time. If I remain in this realm much longer, I will certainly learn these answers the hard way. My heart is already a captive of the darkness. Essentially going to what happens if you end up having a stronger heart to be able to allow yourself to create a nobody. But, we already know who's essentially making these reports, and these reports is done by the real Ansem. And he's kind of having a crisis going on with him during his betrayal with his apprentices, Xehanort and the rest of them. Because, funny enough, the people that we are fighting are his apprentices. We've seen it in Birth by Sleep. We've seen what they look like originally. Xaldin only had a few lines, so get used to that, because he's never gonna talk again. God, I don't know why they did that. Anyways, in the next episode of Kingdom Hearts 2, we'll be going back to Olympus Coliseum and actually finishing the Hercules movie. Yeah. Anyways, see you guys next time. Laters.